I don't believe in destiny, I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me.
Hello and welcome back. This is The-Silent-Type, and in this video I'll be going over Caramel Lipton's strange taste, what it can do, how you can use it, what it can absorb and what it can't absorb, so you can know what to do in every possible situation with this hidden data. The description of Caramel Lipton's strange taste is: on hold, nearby allies are invincible to ninjutsu and ninja tools. It will reset the ninja tool cooldown and drain their secret technique gauge. If both of those are disabled, it will actually refill your ninjutsu cooldown, excluding Caramel Lipton's strange taste itself. So what this jutsu is actually meant for is to absorb the chakra natures of this world, no matter what element it is, whether it's fire release, wind release, water release, earth release, or lightning release. It can absorb lava style, it can absorb Kekkei Genkai, it can even absorb Susanoo's armor. So for all that, well, for all you guys out there who actually hate Susanoo's armor, now you actually have a counter. Now, for what this jutsu can really get into is what I'm about to explain. So, Caramel Lipton's strange taste has two features. One, the actual absorb process and debuffing the allies by getting rid of their ninjutsu, and two, it actually refills your ultimate ninja gauge stock. It can absorb all jutsu, however, and sometimes you can even get that second ninjutsu back just by absorbing the enemy's ninjutsu. Although sometimes it does not work. It can absorb water pillar, and that's good. And you can also get this done, as you can see right now, to how I just absorbed the enemy substitution and still managed to get the power up. You can absorb clones. You can take this into factor. So let's say if you're in a 1v1 situation, you can actually absorb your clone, get your ninjutsu back, and then re-counter attack. It also works the same with such moves as Majestic, as C2 Dragon, and you will instantly get the jutsu back. It's not just if both of their ninjutsu are disabled, it's actually when you absorb a ninjutsu, it actually refills the stock. Now, for what I'm trying to figure out at this point is that even though when you absorb certain ninjutsu, I'm wondering why certain ones such as Taijutsu or Mitsuki's Snake Thrust or Zabuza's Demon Hunter, Kawaki's own Imperial Wrath, I wonder why it can't absorb those. Maybe Bandai is sticking true to the anime and making it so that you can't actually absorb it. This can absorb mostly everything in the game. It is simple to use, easy to learn as long as you know how to time it. It can refill even the longest attack type ultimates that take the charge, but most jutsu it can't absorb. Most power-ups it can't absorb. Even though it can absorb clones, it cannot absorb the status ailments that are given from clones, such as Shisui's Swift Step. You can easily use this to overpower enemies in multiple ways because of this one feature. You are actually able to do more than what you can because of it. Just be careful on how you use it, because as you see right now, like I explained before, I'm taking damage even though this guy is using a chakra based move, but for some reason it's just not absorbing. This move can be used to capture bases in multiple ways. You can actually combine it with Flying Raijin, not level 2 but level 1, if you want to get that nice debuff. And to all you heal mains out there, congratulations, because now Ino's heal is actually more viable now. And I say this for the simple fact of, if you have Ino's heal with boosted health recovery, you can actually support the attack type who's absorbing the ninjutsu. Attack type just run a defense buffing move and then just stay still and absorb the ninjutsu. You won't take much damage, and your Ino healer will be able to actually support you. This DLC is actually interesting depending on the way they made it, and I can understand so why it actually took so long for them to actually get it out to the public. The jutsu itself is very interesting to what it can do, even though the real understanding behind it can be very confusing. I highly doubt you'll actually see people playing the jutsu the way in which it's like, oh, I can get my ninjutsu back extra quickly. Because most of the time, you'll just think, okay, well, first hit stun, and then smoke bomb, and then Karma Lipton. And don't get me wrong, that was my first thought as well. This jutsu can actually be used to kill low-level enemies as well, as you can see right now. And if I'm not mistaken, well, there's nothing to be mistaken about. This is actually a pretty decent and overall jutsu, and I'm grateful that they did add it to the game. Because think about it, modders with their infinite jutsus, fighting back and forth, people running around spamming ultimate health. Attack types are now the main frontline fighting defense against these modders, and I feel like that's what Bandai wanted to do when pushing this DLC out. If you want, try the DLC out for yourself. Take all I said into consideration, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Still gonna fight for what I love, still gonna die for what I love, still gonna try, I won't give up, still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret, cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end. No.